I think we got a pretty good local scene in St. Louis, especially the metal.
I think the St. Louis metal scene is really, really cool right now. There's some bands that are okay, and then there's some that just rise above others, and they know who they are.
I love our scene. I like going out to shows, like places like Pops and Just Bills, just to watch other bands play.
You know, I enjoy hanging out at local shows. It's always fun. You always know people.
Well, there definitely are a lot of good bands out in St. Louis.
Bands in the likes of Inimical Drive, Bare Knuckle Conflict, Soul Descenders, of course, Prig.
The metal scene here in St. Louis is definitely starting to pick up again from what I've been seeing with this Wolfpack stuff, supporting other bands and helping each other out. It's really cool.
I think it's a great scene. I think St. Louis has been overlooked for a long time. I think that if the proper recognition was given, you know, around here, that a lot of bands could blow up, and it would kind of be like a Boston movement, if you would, for the metal scene at least, because we got a whole bunch of good metal here.
You know, I think it's something that doesn't get enough recognition, and I think it needs to grow, and I think we need to be noticed here.
A lot of good bands in St. Louis, though. A lot of good bands to check out. I won't go into detail about who, but...
Where do we fit into it? We definitely play with all the metal bands, but honestly, I think we could go both ways, you know. We can play with the metal bands, we can play with some of the harder rock bands, you know, whatever. We seem to kind of play with everybody a little bit.
Well, I definitely think we're a little bit different than what's out there now. You know, what's out there now is, you know, it's definitely metal, but it's not necessarily metalcore. We're kind of more of like a Kill Switch sounding, As I Lay Dying with more singing type feel. And I think the other bands right now are a lot heavier than that.
I mean, there's a couple other bands that kind of share a sound out in St. Louis, but I feel we're one of the more unique bands that can connect to like a wide fan base, I should say, with a good mix of heavy and melodic tones. That's about it, really.
And St. Louis video rules.